Hello everybody, guess what? Yes it is. It is that time and I've got 2 jokes and we are ready to get you laughing for the first day of the week. So, what did the corn say when it got a compliment? Ah, shucks. Alright, here's the next joke.
Let me get the... There we go. Okay, now I'm going to share 2 with you. You get a bonus. Why are Christmas trees bad at knitting?
Why are Christmas trees bad at knitting?
They always drop their needles. Okay, I like this one. This one's right underneath this last one. And yes, we had to Google these jokes. Oh well. Why did the... why? Ugh, I can't read this morning, sorry. What did the lunchbox say to the refrigerator?
What did the lunchbox say to the refrigerator?
Don't hate me because I'm a little cooler. That one is cute. That one I have to admit, that is a cute one.
That is.
You know, one thing Ray said that we need to have something meaning to tie in with all this, with the jokes. And one thing that my wife has shared with me is a little thing of humility. She said when her grandmother was teaching her how to crochet, and she would make a mistake, and she would, you know, have rows and rows and rows. She's already gone. And she told her, I'm going to teach you a lesson. Pull all that out and go back to where the mistake is and fix it. You know, you sit there and look at it, you might have close to an hour of work into it, and you got to go 3/4 of the way back just to fix a mistake. That shows humility and teaches you how to go back, and eventually after doing it enough, you either learn to do it right the first time, or you learn constantly how to go back and fix things. And that's like with life. You make a boo-boo, you make a boo-boo. Go back and fix it. It's your responsibility to fix the mistake. My grandpa used to say, you know, in life, life's gonna hand you, and this was one of his favorite sayings, life is gonna hand you a bushel of lemons. When life deals you lemons, just take a little sugar, add some water, and you got one of the most refreshing drinks you'll ever have. Lemonade. It's what you do with the situation and how you handle the situation is how you do it. I may do it this way, you may do it that way. Either way, we get to the same result. What does it matter?
And I also want to say that when you can see and recognize that you may have to frog out some of your project, you're showing that you are going to humble yourself and admit that you may have a mistake. You could give it to someone else and just leave it as is. But if you want to be proud about yourself, and I'm not saying to be haughty about it, saying, look, I did something, whatever. But if you can say, I made a mistake, I went back and I corrected it, and I'm learning. So how many projects have we all gotten into, or jobs or situations? We're hurrying and rushing to get into that, but we may have to take a couple of steps back, go back a couple of rows, and make it pristine, perfect, and be grateful that we can give it to someone, that it is a wonderful project, wonderful job, wonderful relationship. You put the name and the title in the whatevers, but at the end of the day, can you honestly say you can admit that you're not perfect? The only one that it is perfect is God our Father, and He sent His Son actually volunteered to come here to restore a relationship back with all of us. How many times can you humble yourself, give a situation, and put your all into it and help someone else when someone can't. But Tom wants to say something, and then you know what we're gonna do.
Back in the mid 80s, there was a song. Can I say the name of the song on here?
No, but you can describe
Okay.
it.
She was a dancer, or cheerleader turned dancer turned musician, and she had a song, and it was made the chart, so you probably pick up the line. Sometimes you take 2 steps forward, sometimes you got to take a step backwards before you can go forwards.
Exactly.
I mean, just because you see a mistake on the horizon or you're at a mistake, you know, in the military, sometimes you have to back off, regroup to get stronger. Then you can go forward. And it's like Grandpa said with the lemonade, or with the lemon deal. It's what you make out of the situation. You know, what gets me is everybody says, oh, God, you know, like the song Janis Joplin did, oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? Oh, God's going to say, okay, I bought you the Mercedes. What'd you do with the Mercedes? How many people did you take to doctor's appointments? How many people did you take to church? How many people did you help take them to the grocery store with that car I gave you? It's what you do with the situation that makes it, and what is right for you may not be right for me, her, the next person. We just have to do what is right for us, and you know what's right for you. I don't.
Okay, do you know how to shut the camera off? Put your
Yeah,
hand up.
don't I push?
Okay, bye. Push the button.
Which button? The stop button.